Hey y'all, it's Nani here. Boy, I meant to do this video a couple of days ago. This is the current Treasure Hunt Pirate Festival. And I'm going to go over the missions and how do you get a mission and the mission maps that I have and know of, including an index map and how to get your compass. It's kind of all about these things right here for trading in to get the big points. So let's get started. All right, y'all, please don't forget to hit the like button and follow my channel and all that, and leave comments if you like to. I really want to thank everybody that gets in and answers questions that people are posting when I haven't had a chance to really focus on that lately because I've had a busy house. Anyway, if you want to take a mission, you got to give a compass to Marie Louise. And if you want to know if you have a compass, click on your boat. And if you have one, it will be showing there. If you don't have one, the way to get it is to come into your little tavern and give them this, and they will mark an X for you and leave you a chest. And some of them, not all of them, will have a compass in them. And I did spend a few days just doing that. And here are the locations of all the chests, and I'll give you a map at the end for this. And at the end, I will open all these and see how many compasses I get from that. Well, I'll just give you the marked map right now. There you go. That's the Festival Island, cleared with all 40 areas that can come up with that X. All right. If you actually complete the mission, then you're going to get 10 captain's coins, but you're also going to get a lot of points for trading in that jewelry. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So I gave her the compass, and you may be wondering, well, what just happened? Why didn't I go to the mission? It's because you have to go back to your home island and enter the mission from your regular boat dock on your home island. All right. I shouldn't have done that. All right. So island, where is it? There it is, right there. A timed adventure. You've got 3 days to complete. You can come back and forth for this one. All right, so I'm on my mission, and the first thing I'm going to do is look around right at my entry area. I've got this barrel with a drink on it, and I've got this little table with gold on it. And here's the guy standing here, Cowardly Willie, and this is where all your points come from. At the end, you're going to get 300 points, 3 of those coins, and you're going to get points for trading these in as well. So the whole point is to go through here and collect all these jugs, and while you're chopping, you're going to see these things, and you just can't forget to come and trade this in at the end. Many people are like, what am I doing with all this, and how am I getting points? Well, this is how you're getting the points right there. All right, so back to the maps. You look the barrel with the jug and that table, and I'm going to give you an index map. Okay, here is the index map. So right here, number 5, and I gave it a cute little nickname, Lighthouse. Number 5 has got the jug right there and the table with the gold on it right there. So I need map 5. So take screenshot, pause and screenshot these. Here is map 1. Here is map 2. Here is map 3. Here is map 4, and here is map 5. So this is the map I'm going to follow right now. So all of these yellow circles are from years past where we have found the jugs that give you the map pieces that you're looking for. So if you look at the quest, you're going to need to collect fragments from the treasure map, and you need 4 of them. And you can use the eye. You can use this eye right here. Or just follow that map, and we're going to be collecting 4 map pieces. Once you collect the 4 map pieces, all right, then you're going to give those map pieces to Marie Louise. And when you give all 4 map pieces to Marie Louise, she's going to tell you where the big treasure chest is at the end. And of course, the long guys came across the street. I hope y'all can't hear that. And that, when you give those pieces to Marie Louise, it says, dig up and open the captain's treasure. That's the last one. And she will mark an X on the island for you to come and dig up the captain's treasure. All right, so you can see I've got a red X marked right here. I've got a red X marked here. I know that there is another one that can show up back there and another one that can show up over here in this corner. That red X, it could end up in any one of those places. It could even end up over here in this corner, the red X. You give Marie Louise the map pieces and she's going to mark an X somewhere on this island for you to go and dig up the last chest. And that is the end of the quest once you dig up that chest. So I'm going to go back to that at the end, because if you have supplies left on this island, or I'll just do it now. If you have supplies on this island that you want to bring back to your home island, you have to bring them back before you dig up or collect that last chest. Once you collect the last chest, the quest is over and you won't be able to bring anything else back. All right, so this is map 5, and I don't know why I don't have a 5 on there, but let me give you the rest of the maps that I know of. This one is map 6, and I kind of cut and pasted it all together. So there are going to be chests and jugs and stuff in here as well. That's 6. Here is map 7, and these little red boxes are where your X's can show up. Here's map 8. Now, these are some new ones that we got, I think, last year or the year before, and I haven't had a chance to figure out where all the chests are at or mark this, but you can see these areas where there's like bare dirt. There's stuff there, and some of the jugs are visible, actually, that kind of jug. All right, here is map 9. The little X's are where it can show up, and your X can show up in, I think, 4 or 5 different places. Oh, the long guys. All right, and here is map 10. Same thing. I don't know where the X's are showing up. I'm sure it could be anywhere in here. All right, and again, here is the index map. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that mission real quick and get it done, and I'll be back in a sec. All right, so you can see the jug here with something shimmering in it, they say. So I'm going to click that. All right, and right off the bat, I got 1 map piece, and you can see the points falling. All right, so right here is a log that you can see coins in. If you see those, you want to chop that too, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and chop that. Oh. All right. Points. I was looking for weapons falling out, and I didn't see anything in that one, but lots of points. All right, I have a really big tree right here with gold in it also, so you want to chop that, and then there's a chest right there. So let me chop this and see what we get from that, and watch the points go up. Okay, see, I got a weapon. So some of the things you're chopping through, you're going to get weapons that go into your storage. Now here's another chest. Got a cache right there. And yay. And I got gunpowder. I don't know what I need that for. I don't remember. All right, I got a couple more. I got a jug right there. I'm going to click that. I got a treasure. That's my second piece. I got a bunch of butterfly nets and a bunch of points. I also have this big 130 rock. Now, I should get another weapon out of this big chop. So let's see. If you're in need of weapons, these are great islands to do. Let's see what we get. I got a spear out of that one. Did you guys see it? Plus all those points. Whatever you're chopping, you're going to be getting points for it. I don't know. Let me just chop something. I'll chop this. See, everything gives you points. And then there's some cash down here. And I got more gunpowder. All right, so I currently just chopping this much have got 2 map pieces. And you can click on Marie Louise to see how many you have right there. Or you can click on the quest and it'll tell you how many you have right there. Alrighty, so I've got a big log back here, but I can see the coins in it, so I'm going to cut that too. Should get a weapon for a big one. And I got a, I don't know if you guys saw that, it was a cudgel. Some of these islands have different extra things to do. You don't always have to do them all. I know that there's something in here, but I need supplies for that. Oh my gosh, I tell you, my house is so full of kids. It's so noisy. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Anyway, so I need another cache to get that, and then a cannonball. If I use the eye, it's over there, so I'll head that way. And if you follow these maps, you can see that there was a cache right there. There's a cache right there, and now there's another one right here. So I'm kind of right here, but I see I've got a yellow circle there, one there, and one right here. So I'm going to kind of just come down and go like that, and maybe I'll get another map piece. Alrighty, so I've got this one right here, which may or may not give me a weapon. Let's see. It's pretty small. And I did not see a weapon come out that time. I'm going to open a chest. Did not get a map piece. All right. Oh, the lawn guys are out there. The kids are making noise. The birds are squawking. All right, so there's a cannonball. Where do I get my last one of these? Right there. All right, I'm going to go over there. I'll be right back. Remember that every chop is giving you some points also. Gunpowder. All right, so I'm going to do this and see what's in here. I don't remember. Got a pirate hook. Another pirate hook. Another pirate hook. Can't click the cache. Add. How do you add these? I've never even seen these. I don't think I want to do that in the mini market. I guess if you want to use diamonds and get that cache, I don't know what's in that cache. I'm probably just going to skip that, I think. All right. You don't have to do all this extra stuff. It's not a part of your quest. All you have to do is get the map pieces and then dig up the last chest. So, pretty big chop getting in here. I don't remember what's in here either. I guess I could look at the map. But I think the X could show up in here. Click on him. Oh, he wants to trade stuff. Let's see, where is that? Over there. All right, just click around on extra stuff. Maybe some of it will be pretty easy to do. All right, I got another chest. Did not get a map piece, so I will continue on. All right, got another log. And there's my third piece. And look how fast these points are adding up. I'll show you what I kind of started with at the end. All right, so I only need one more piece. All right, I got a jug right here. My map shows something else really close, but I don't see it right there. Oh, there's a chest right here. Do you see it? Right there behind that wall. All right, I think I'm going to skip that chest for now and maybe come back to it. I've got a big log right here. I should get a weapon for that. And another chest right behind it, as you can see right there. All right, I got a cudgel for that one. No map piece. All right, no map piece for that either. But look, I'm about to hit the next level right there. And I got another jug. Oh. And I got my last map piece. All right, so now I'm going to give this to Marie Louise. And this is, I think it takes an hour. So for the sake of getting this video done, I'm going to go ahead and pay the 180 diamonds so that y'all can see what happens with that X. All right, so now she's telling me it's right there, and I got lucky, so it's right close. All right, if you look at the map, I got to get right there to dig up that X. All right, so there is the X right there, and look, if you look at the quest, the last thing I need to do is dig up this treasure. All right, it takes 50 energy and 50 strength. All right, so here's the thing. don't collect the chest if you want to take all these supplies back right here. You can do as many trips as you need to take these supplies back, provided you do not collect that chest. As soon as you collect the chest, then the quest is over. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and collect the chest. All right, the quest is over. You get 20 more of these blue coins. You get 10 of the sailor coins and all that jewelry. See all that jewelry? You get an extra 30 for completing your first quest. Chitter chatter. Here's what people forget to do. You got to come down and talk to Cowardly Willy and trade these in, okay? I leveled up. All right, so that's all I'm getting for that. All right, so right here, I started with 172 blue coins and 50 orange, 172. Now I have 293 blue coins, as you can see down here, and I got the 10 captain coins. I also, look, I'm number one in the competition just from that one single mission. It won't always be that way. It just kind of depends on when you get in. But I may try to maintain that. It's the bronze league, so you don't get a lot, but you do get 4 if you can stay in there. All right, so you can see there's a lot more island that I can clear, and I'm sure if I do that, I will gain a lot more points. You know, I might just do that just for the heck of it and see how many points I can actually get and try to get all the chests off there just to get the points. I don't know. It depends on my mood. Actually, it doesn't depend on my mood because when I wanted to show you one more thing, and I'm going to need to go back to my home island to do that, so I'll be right back. All right, so I came back to my home island and clicked on my festival shop, and now I have enough coins of the blue coins to buy an additional 5 coins, captain's coins. So I've got a few more. All right, let's go back to how to get a mission. You have to work in the tavern, and they're going to give you the X. You got to dig up the X, and you get these chests. And periodically, you are going to get a compass so that you can take a mission. All right, so I've done this before, and it's really very random. So on the 7th dig, I got a compass. On the 10th dig, I got a compass. 8 more, I got one. 5 more, I got one. One time took me 11, and then one time took me 9, and then 5 again, and then 10. So you got to just keep doing a lot of digging and picking up the chest to get the compass so you can take a mission. So on my home island, I went and just did them all, and you can have a max of 40. It won't let me do any more. See, look, it's like stuck. Max of 40, so here they all are. I'm going to go ahead and click them all. I'm going to, not my backpack, on your boat dock, show you that I have 1 in storage. So I'm going to collect all 40, and then we'll see how many I get out of 40. So, I don't know. If y'all don't want to watch or come collect all these chests, then just like skip forward when I hit a new festival level. So, you're getting points for opening all these chests. Have I gotten any yet, I wonder? Haven't seen anything pop up. Nope, not yet. There's one. New festival level. So if you're wondering how to level up, you can level up just by like cooking in that pirate tavern right here and collecting these chests. Got a couple right there. Do I got them all? Y'all see one? Oh, here's one behind this tree. Points are racking up. There's another one, so that's 2 so far. And you can see the points going up right here. So if you don't want to do missions, just do this instead. You're still going to get lots of points for that. Level up. Cuckoo clock. So much noise. It has been like so crazy trying to find any kind of quiet time around here to make a video. So I apologize to y'all for not having them out as quite as regularly. Oh, I guess I didn't click that one. So what have I got right now? All right, I got kids in the kitchen. I am going to hit pause. All right, y'all, I may be struggling to finish this video because I blamed it on the kids, but that was the hubs in the kitchen. But now the kids in mass, 4 of them just came in. So if you hear noise, that's what it is. All right, so I collected everything. I have one more chest, and I couldn't find it. So you can use the eye, clicking right there. All right. Last chest, and then I'm going to click down here, and out of collecting 40, I got 4 chests.